This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
75 miles per hour. In 1967, they're reaching for 170. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway is a testing ground not only of men, but also of equipment. The most controversial car in 1967 was the turbine-powered entry number 40 to the field.
Slips into the lead, and Jones in number 40 recovers to hold second place. What driving! The caution flag. Jones stretches his lead as Foyt gets boxed in. Oh, trouble on the second turn. Mario Andretti grinds into the infield on three wheels.
Seems like the only kicks I get here are qualifying.
Uh-oh, spin on the main straightaway. Wally Dallenbach hits the wall right in front of his own pit. He scrambles to safety, a little shake. The yellow flag is out, and Cale Yarborough loses it on the caution. Is he all right? He stays in the car as the field bears down on him. 1, 2, 3, 6 cars get by. Cale Yarborough hops out of the car and climbs the wall. And it does. 26 and 67 plow into the infield, trying to get around the stalled car. The track is cleared. And they're racing. This is a 500-mile race, and you can't win if you don't finish. Not only do you have to run hard, but you also have to run long. A great and walks away. Tingelstad substitutes manpower for horsepower. And another spin out in the third turn. Gordon Johncock. But he's away from the traffic and all right. A.J. Foyt. The closer you get to the checker, the tougher it is to give it up.
196 laps complete now. 196 laps by the leader, Parnelli Jones. 4 more times around for the following.
Mrs. Andy Granatelli minutes away.
We understand Parnelli Jones is coasting, coming around the number 4 turn. Parnelli Jones is coasting to a stop, coming around the number 4 turn. Parnelli Jones is coasting, coming down out of the number 4 turn. Now, his crew running up after him. With just 4 laps to go, A.J. Foyt will go into the lead. A.J. Foyt has now taken the lead, and Parnelli Jones slows in the pit area. For A.J. Foyt.
The high torque and acceleration, the very thing that gave the turbo car its edge, ground up the reduction gearing.
Foyt should be moving into the number 4 turn now. There he is. There he is. And a Speedway in front of him. A Speedway in front of him. And 1, 2, 3 cars are now. And where is A.J. Foyt? Did he get through? Did he get through? Did he
Because of the debris on the track, the race is stopped. But it's official for A.J. Foyt, who's on his way to Victory Circle.
Look out, there's a spin. It's Leroy Yarborough. Ooh. He almost backed in front of some other automobiles, and of course the yellow flag is out. Out of the car, he's okay. The yellow flag out, and we'll be back at Indianapolis in just a minute. Certainly will. There's already a lot of conversation about it. That's Jochen Rindt in the pits right now. You remember he was smoking a little bit earlier. He's certainly done a great job today. It's a shame his car is experiencing problems. Young Austrian driver, a brilliant young Grand Prix driver on his first attempt here at Indy. There's trouble at third turn. That's the leader. Parnelli Jones and Leroy Yarborough tangling and miraculously untangling. And it looks like both cars are going to get underway again. I believe I said third turn. Actually, that was the fourth turn that they had trouble in. But it looked as though they were going to get together there for a while. I think they did touch. Well, they're both underway again as the yellow light and the yellow flag, of course, come out for first place. And there's Mario Andretti has lost a wheel. Well, it's sure a tough break for Mario. He's got the car under control, however, and into the infield safely. Well, they certainly are, and of course the car is still running very well. Of course, Parnelli's in second place now. A.J. Foyt has taken over the lead as a result of that pit stop, but he'll have to be stopping before too long. Oh, look out, spin. That's Art Pollard, the rookie, who's doing so well, headed for that fence, but looks like he's going to be all right. However, he had moved all the way up to 5th place, and that's certainly going to drop him back if he gets started at all. Look at the always efficient crews coming out. Fire engines, trucks, everything. A.J. Foyt will make his pit stop. Uh-oh, and there is trouble on turn 3. That was Al Unser, I think, hitting Carl Williams. Bob Vike is in that, too. And that was another near thing. Gee, yes, and looks as though all the cars are able to continue, and there is Foyt in the pits. Taking advantage of the yellow flag right now. Jay Foyt, and look out, that's Wally Dallenbach against the pit wall. Looks as though he must have hit it 4 or 5 times as he came down the straightaway there. And where's that right rear wheel? Doesn't seem to be in the way of any of the cars as they slow it, but look out, that's Cale Yarborough, and he's spun. And this presents a rather dangerous situation because the drivers tend to relax a little bit on the yellow flag, and they certainly aren't expecting a car right in the middle of the groove. And there goes Cale right up the fence. I don't blame him. I'd want to be out of that car myself. Uh-oh, and there are some cars spinning. This is Leroy Yarborough, no relation, and Roy Ruby up against the fence. Again, both drivers seem uninjured. Tremendous luck in this race with all the crashes and spins that have been going on today. And, of course, that's what I predicted could. And Parnelli Jones has opened up a tremendous lead over second place A.J. Foyt. There you see it, Parnelli 53 seconds ahead. And in his pits, they even have time for a little consolation to Jackie Stewart, who dropped out of the race a little while ago. There's another spin. A flash against the wall. It's Cale Yarborough again hitting the wall. And there is Mel Kenyon, car number 15. And Bud Tingelstad down in the infield. 3 cars involved this time. Again, it looks like the drivers are okay. All of them moving. Certainly an amazing thing. I can't understand why so many spins and crashes. Full lap ahead of Foyt. And there's another spin, Roger. It's Gordon Johncock, who was riding in 5th place, the fellow who was on the front row at the beginning of the race. And it looks as though he must have punctured his left rear tire, causing him to lose control. Push to the pits. Strange coincidence there, too. But it looks like A.J. Foyt, and we better start talking about him, is going to be the winner here. And there is Parnelli trying to look as casual as possible, but you know how he's got to feel inside. Certainly a very disappointing day for Parnelli Jones. The white flag for A.J. Foyt. He had 2 laps to go before, but now all he has to do is negotiate each of these 4 turns one more time, and it's all over. A.J. Foyt will win his 3rd Indianapolis 500, a great comeback after last year's disappointing season for him. Well, he drove a great race. He just stayed in there all day long, grit his teeth, and there's an accident on the front straightaway. There's 2, 3, 4 cars. Where's Foyt? I don't know whether he can get through or not.
Hitting the wall. Bouncing back across the straightaway.
Foyt's only got a couple hundred yards to go, but where is he? There he is!
He's going to get through.
A.J. Foyt will win the Indianapolis 500 in an incredible, thrilling finish. If just all those guys are all right, I think they're all out of their cars except the one. A.J. Foyt on a victory lap, and the red flag was dropped as soon as he was given the checkered flag, meaning that nobody else technically finishes the race except him, except, of course, there will be placings. You saw Joe Leonard in number 4. He'll finish third in the other car owned by A.J. Foyt. The trophy being moved down to victory lane as A.J. Foyt comes in there for the third time in his racing career. I'm not sure that he can even believe this yet, Roger.
What a fantastic finish. Of course, there's Tony Holman in victory lane as A.J. rolls in. He knows where to go. He's been there before.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.